everyone who's watching my video. So we are doing grade 10 content here. We want to solve for x here, right? So where x is an element of all real numbers, right? So we're having a problem here. We are having -5, and then we are having what? An inequality sign here, which means less than or equal to. I will explain later what this actually really means. And then we have 3x minus 2 is less than what? 7. So to solve a problem of this nature, what you have to do is that, since you're looking for x, so you must be left with x alone in the middle of these two inequality signs. So what you do now, you can start by adding 2. You can start by adding 2 here, and then you can also add 2 here and add 2 here, so that it can be removed here in the middle. Let's do that. So you're gonna have -5 plus 2 less than or is equals to 3x less than 7 plus 2. Right? So -5 plus 2, that's gonna give us -3. We are still having this 7 plus 2 is gonna be what? 9. So we can divide everything by 3. You're gonna have -1 less than or is equal to x, and then we're gonna have what? Less than 9. Take note of these inequality signs. They might have this line, which means or is equals to. If you don't have the line, it just means it's less than, right? So when you are done solving the problem like this, it's advisable, I think, to also show the solution graphically. Don't leave the answer like this. Show your solution graphically. I think it's 1 mark. What are we having? We are having -1 and what? And oh, sorry, I made a mistake here. 9 divided by 3 is not it's not 9. It's what? It's 3. All right. So this is then how we show the solution graphically. That's why I want to talk about these inequality signs. They are very, very important. So since this one is less than or is equal to, you're gonna draw a circle here, but you're gonna shade your circle on -1, because it tells you that, okay, actually this thing tells us where the solution lies, because you can see that, okay, x is ranging, right? So where does it lie? Where is that range? Okay, the range is from -1 all the way to not up to 3, but less than 3. So here you draw another circle, but you do not circle it because 3 is not included. If there was a line here, then you're gonna shade 3 here, but since we don't have an equal sign here on this inequality, you don't shade that 3. So now this is where x lies. So yeah, since this is a graphical solution, your line must have arrows here. So this is a line here. The theoretical Holocaust, for me, value for money is. So this is problem 2.3. Here we're dealing with what? Simultaneous equations. So what we are doing is that we are solving for x and y at the same time, right? So quickly, can you just realize that on our equation 1, we have this variable here. It's just sitting alone. Usually if you have a variable like this just sitting alone, I just want to isolate it immediately. So you're gonna have 2x minus 17. So I'm taking 17 to the left hand side, so I'm gonna take this y to the right hand side, which is gonna be what? Y. So I already have my equation 3. Now I'm gonna substitute this y into equation what? 2. Sub 3 in 2, right? From there I'm gonna have what? 4, 2x minus 17 plus 3x is equals to 9, right? So this one is gonna 4 times 2x gonna give what? It's gonna give us 8x, and then 4 times negative 70, that's gonna be what? Negative 68, and then plus 3x, that gives us what? 9. So like terms, 8x plus 3x is gonna be what? 11x. Let's transport this number negative 68 to the right hand side. So here we're gonna have what? 9 plus 68. What's that gonna be? 77, I think. Yeah, actually it's 77. 11x divided by 11 on both sides, so our x is gonna be what? 7. So how can you solve for y? If you have x, now you can go to your equation 3 and solve for your y. You just put this x is 7, right? You just take it and put it here. So let's do that. So that's 2 in bracket, we have 7, all right, minus 17, that is y. So 2 times 17 is what? That's 14 minus 17. So y is gonna be what? Minus 3. Minus 3. You're done with your problem.